Hi everyone, this is Pierre Muller from Aleadgiance, and I want to tell you quickly how you can create incredible offers in your business so that you don't have to compete on price just selling standalone products. Have you ever looked at a deal where something is being offered to you and it's just this incredibly valuable thing that you feel quite excited about already? Then what they do is they give you something else. They throw in something else in the offer that makes it even more spicy. They throw in another thing. They throw in another thing. Suddenly, this thing is perhaps valued at $1,000. And then guess what? Right at the end, they tell you it's only going to sell to you for $100. And you feel, man, I have to buy this. It's this incredibly valuable thing, and they offer it for so cheap, I have to buy it, right? But you're still a little bit hesitant. You don't really know, should you buy it, should you not? And then right at the end, they throw in this incredible bonus, on top of all of it, and you just feel like, oh man, I just have to buy this thing. It's so incredible. That's typically companies who understand the value of offer creation. Because if you don't create offers, you're really just competing on price for your product, right? I don't know if you felt this way in your business, where your product just competes with someone else, and then it's really a race to the bottom. It's really about then clients just want the cheapest product, and you really compete on that. I mean, yes, you can provide good service, and your company can have all of those nice things. But if it's really just a product, you're competing on price, and it's really a race to the bottom. Someone once said that if you cannot sell something for the cheapest price, then you might as well. There's no point being the second cheapest or the third cheapest. Then you might as well be the most expensive and create enough value so that people actually buy that expensive product of yours. Now, how do you create offers? I want to encourage you today to go and think about the products that you already have, and then go and sit down and think, what can you put around those products? What can you add around those products, also throw in to create more value? And typically, those doesn't have to be things that cost you as a business a lot, but it can be things that's quite valuable to your potential customer. And to give you an example, if you're let's take a fitness business or a gym, for example. Let's say you offer group classes. Whether that's boot camp or whether that's sort of just high intensity training, doesn't matter. But let's say you offer group classes, and let's say the cost is let's just say for now it's $200 per month, depending on where you are in the world. Now, the guy that's selling the same group classes down the street might also be selling his around $200 or $210 or $190. And then it's really just about competing on price, which isn't a great spot to be in. So what I want to encourage you guys is, let's take that first, the fitness business or the gym. For him to sit down and think, what other things can I throw into this offer to make it more valuable to my clients? Now, let's think about some examples. I mean, it can be simple things, guys. It can be throwing something in like a free smoothie. It can be something like a nutritional guide that some of your clients might find super valuable. It can be a Facebook group. These days people love to congregate and hang out with people with similar interests where they can ask questions and they can get help. So it can be a Facebook group only for people interested in bootcamp classes, where they can create a community, they can interact, and that can be quite valuable to some clients. But to really sit down and think, what are these things that I can throw in that doesn't necessarily cost me a lot of money as a business, but it can be super valuable to my potential customer. And if you add all those things together, then perhaps your offer, your group class with all these other things, perhaps is valued around $400. But now you're offering it to them at $200. So you're giving them a 50% discount. Now, where do you think they will go and buy? From you or from your competitor down the road? Obviously, they'll buy from you. Why? Because you're offering something that's valued $400 for $200, everything around the group classes, and your competitor down the road is only providing the group classes around $200. Guys, and this doesn't only count for lower end tickets. If you're a business that's selling higher end products and you're watching this and you're thinking, man, I'm not going to throw in a free smoothie and Facebook groups for my business. The concept stays the same. Doesn't matter what type of industry you are in. Doesn't matter what type of occupation you are in. you can use this methodology in your business. So really sit down, think what are those things that you can put around your offer that's very interesting to your specific customer. Again, don't throw in things just for the sake of throwing it in. Really understand your customer and ask yourself, what would they want? If they buy your products, what other problems do they have? Typically, companies selling high-end products, information products is usually a nice way to create a cheap offer that you can throw in that can be quite valuable to your clients. And if they bought, let's say they bought this very high-end expensive piece of equipment, maybe it's an information product in terms of exactly how to use it, step-by-step guide, a telephone call where they can just, reach support very easily. Think about different things that this makes life easier for your customer. Guys, so that's it. I want to encourage you to go out there to create incredible offers around your business, not just to sell individual products, because then it's just a race to the bottom. And I hope you have tremendous success with that. Cheers.